Series 21 only has 12 minifigures in it, and today we're going to be going through all 12 and ranking them from worst to first. Please note this is all my opinion and not factual in any way, shape or form into the list. Coming in at number 12 we've got Ladybug Girl. Now Ladybug Girl is not my favourite minifigure for one reason. The wings and headpiece, when you get them in hand, they look slightly lighter shade of red than the torso. The leg printing isn't always the best, but my favourite thing about this minifigure is that little ladybug stud. Printed stud is really cool, great accessory. Coming in at number 11 we have the Cabaret Singer. Now, the main reason that I don't like this figure is simply because I have no interest or need for it. There's no place for it in my city, or I don't really particularly want one on my shelf or anything like that. I'm not saying it's a bad figure, I just don't have an interest for it. So this one is definitely fitting onto that my opinion category, simply because it's a good figure, has a lovely headpiece sculpt, nice little waist cape, and the microphone stand isn't the best. I've seen better microphone stands that are minifig scale, but still fairly nice and simple. The print is fairly average with the dual molded legs for a minifigure of today's caliber. But yeah, I don't think it's a bad figure, it's just not one that I particularly like. Coming in at number 10 we have the Aeroplane Girl. Now, this is a fairly nice figure, and the print on the torso is pretty basic print all over, but I do like the sort of scratches on the face, and then very simplistic headpiece. But my main gripe about this figure is just that I'm not too keen on these sort of dress up characters that they do, which is again fitting into that sort of opinionated category. There's nothing wrong with the figure, it's not a bad figure, it's a very basic figure, so even if I did like this I would put it low down the list just because it's not blowing me head over heels away with how much it includes or the printing quality or anything like that. It's just a very basic and simple character nonetheless. Coming in at number 9 we've got the Paddle Surfer. Now, once we reach number 9 we're at the classic end of the list. These are all figures that I personally like. So number 9 is the Paddle Surfer, and it comes with a surfboard with some lovely printing on it, then lovely torso print and dual molded legs that look beautiful, then a dual molded hat that looks really good, and it comes with a lot of stuff. It comes with the minifigure obviously, then it comes with the surfboard, the paddle and a dolphin. They didn't need to include the dolphin, but they did, and that's what makes you think like, oh, this is a good figure. Like, they went out of their way to add in something that they didn't really need to include, being that dolphin, and just adding in a bit extra pieces, which makes us as a consumer very grateful for that. Coming in at number 8 we've got the Pug Costume Guy. Now, this is a really nice minifigure. It's very simple, and I know I said earlier but I'm not too keen on costume characters, but I like these because they feel kind of nostalgic, because in the early minifigure series they used to do these characters like the T-Rex man, where it's just characters in suits of animals, which those I do like. Now this has very simple, sort of very simplistic, not much printing, but that works. It's got the torso printing, then very nice toe printing on the mid-height legs, which I really like. And then obviously the head mold is beautiful and lovely face print. I really like the blue bone, or the turquoisey, teal, cyan, whatever you want to call it, blown. It's really dog-ish to me. Coming in at number 7 we've got the Ancient Warrior, or the Aztec Warrior as I like to call him. Now the Aztec or Ancient Warrior, whatever you want to call him, would be much higher up on this list if I did this before I got any of these figures in hand. But he was one of the first figures in this series that I got in hand, and I have to say I was disappointed. The leg printing quality was really poor, the alignment was really off, and it just wasn't that good. I expected a lot better. The arm printing was fairly nice, and the helmet printing was good. The helmet mould is very nice. I love the shield design, and the club is very nice, but the leg printing let the figure down. Apart from that, it's a great figure, and that's why it's so high up on the list. At number 6, we've got the Centaur Warrior. Now, we are now halfway through the list, and this is marking things where things really start to kick off. Now, the Centaur Warrior would have been below the Ancient Warrior, but obviously, as I just said, the Ancient Warrior was a big disappointment in real life, whereas the Centaur Warrior was not a disappointment at all. The one gripe is that the bow sheath struggles to stay on, the quiver that they keep the arrows in. I believe that's what it's called. Sheath quiver, whatever you call it. It struggles to stay on the peg, but apart from that, great figure. Comes with an apple, which I think is a nice touch. The arrow and the quiver, those three accessories are great. And the printing is great, and the figure is just a really good figure in general. Not much complaints there. 5-star review from me. At number 5, we've got the Shipwreck Survivor. Now, LEGO may not give us any pirate sets or a new wave of pirate sets, bring back the pirates theme, but they'll give us these minifigures, and I like that. Great accessories, the messaging bottle and little squid thing, which looks really nice, and great print. Another simplistic, basic figure, but done to on point. Great figure overall. At number 4, we've got the Violin Kid. Now, this minifigure is great because it reuses the Harry Potter wand piece in a way that I never expected and I really like. And because it's the one piece it means it's really poseable. The violin mould is great, the torso print is great and reusable for loads of other characters in your city. And this is a character that I need in my LEGO city. Now, coming in at number 3, we've got the Beekeeper. Now, Beekeeper is similar to Violin Boy in the way that I need this figure in my city and it has great accessories. The honeycomb looks great, the other accessories great, the headpiece is great, prints great, simplistic but great. That's all it is. That's all there is. It's great. Now at number 2 we got the Alien. Now I love this figure because it's very space policey, has that gunmetal grey crowbar which is beautiful and very sort of sci-fi. Then the Chima Chi piece, which I love seeing anything Chima reused because I'm a massive Chima fan. And the print on the jumpsuit is great, and the head mould is great and looks like Star Wars Alien-ish, but enough to differentiate from anything that from Star Wars, like an actual known species of alien. Now it doesn't take a rocket scientist to work out that if the Alien was number 2, then obviously the Space Police guy is going to be somewhere high up on the list. So that is where it is, number 1. Jam-packed with accessories, the handcuffs cast in black, riot shield, armour, lovely print, jewel moulded legs, lovely helmet, loads of printing all over the figure, just looks great. Great figure overall. That's been my list. Feel free to leave your list in the comments down below. Please leave a like and also subscribe. And yeah, it's all my opinions. Obviously don't get offended by anything in this video. And please subscribe as I'm pushing towards 170 subscribers. We're currently at 166, so 170 would mean the world to me. See you in the next one. Peace out.